and welcome to the 27th episode of Supreme TV Confessions of a Business Owner. My name is Janae Rabe, of course, the owner of AJT Events Management, professional host, event planner, and certified wedding specialist. So, every Wednesday night here in Supreme TV, what do? We feature different business owners and at the same time, binubuksan namin ang mga puso ng mga business owners. So what do we mean by this? We want them to share their heartaches, their struggles of running a business, and of course, to hear also their victories or their wins about their business. So this show is an avenue for both the business owners and aspiring business owners to exchange ideas, learn best practices and tips so that you can apply it to your businesses also. So, again, welcome to Supreme TV, Confessions of a Business Owner, where we like to keep things real so that your business can be supreme. Now, let's go to our confession statement for tonight. I don't know if you read our post, but eto na siya. The one. Do they really exist? In love, we always hear people wait for the one. So you invest time, money, and energy in looking for the right one in your life. Tama ba tayo dyan? But now, how about in business? Is it the same in business? Is the struggle the same in finding the one? How about when we lose them? Does it have the same effect in our lives? So, does the one really exist? Yeah, very exciting topic. So, tonight we have two wonderful guests who will be talking about or answering our questions about finding the one. So, we have our first guest, AA Mercado of CAS Printing Shop.
Hi. Hello. Good evening. Hi, Miss Beautiful Jenny. How are you?
Hello. Go ahead, Miss AA. Introduce your business naman to all our viewers.
Hi, this is Andrea Amor Mercado, the owner and the general manager of Cas Printing Shop. So we do the IDs, calling cards, mini tarpaulins, T-shirt printings, and everything that you need for the marketing and other collaterals in your business. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
So
call.
anything printing. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you just call.
Ayan. And now, let's bring in our other guest. Eto naman, Mr. Fred Huy of Hill Chocolate.
Hi, good evening. Hi, thank you. Yeah, Janae and AA. Good evening.
Yes, okay. Fred, why don't you tell all our viewers about your business naman?
Yeah, I'm into building solutions from fire, security, IT, security agency, logistics, and recently during the pandemic, I got into gelato, which I dedicate to my daughter, Leah. That's why it's called
Yay!
ale when you read it the other way around. Yep,
Oh, nice! So yun pala
yep,
siya kaya Hill. Kasi Leah,
correct.
going
Yeah,
backwards.
Leah
Nice.
is,
Fun
yeah.
fact. I love that. Okay. And ano lang, shout out lang sa mga viewers natin. Hill Chocolate is the best.
The best.
Gelato talaga. If you want premium gelato, you should, yes. Advanced
Yeah.
promotion. Shameless plug. Hindi masarap po kasi talaga.
Thank you.
Alright. So, now, ang ating usapan, no, talking about the one. Do they really exist? Okay. So, in your businesses, okay, have you experienced having a hard time finding the one? Okay, finding the one. Meaning to say the one, well, marami kasing pwedeng explanation yung the one eh. So, anong ibig sabihin ng the one para sa inyo? So, why don't you guys explain muna? Is it important for you to find the one in your business? And how would you describe the one? Like, ano yung qualifications or, parang criteria para masabi mo na, ay, I have found the one for my business. Ayan. Simulan natin kay ladies first.
Ladies first.
kasi, kasi yun na lagi sabi ni Fred, ladies first, okay? Unahin natin si AA.
Yeah, for the one. Kasi look for someone with a commitment. to their career. So, syempre, getting the right employees on board ensures to grow with you, contributing to overall success as a business and
Mhm.
reducing the need to hire again and again to each new leadership position you may develop down the line. So, syempre, napaka-importante talaga ng the right one for us.
Ayan, I like that word, no? You said yung may commitment. Yung may
Yes.
commitment, di ba? Parang talagang love life. Okay, may commitment. Okay, and then yung keyword na sinabi mo din na para you don't have to hire again and again. Okay? Hold
Yeah.
that thought, ha? Babalikan ko yung sinabi mo ng yung don't have to hire again and again. So how about you, Fred? What's your description of the one?
Well, definitely, in mostly in business, people talaga is very important. I think that's the most important one, right? The one that will handle your day to day.
Yes.
Then, of course, your compatibility to your
Mm-hmm.
visions, to your goals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if AA goes for commitment, I think I go for compatibility.
Wow!
Love
Grabe!
life.
Grabe! Para talagang pang relationship na topic talaga to. Ang ganda. I love it. So, ayan, may commitment and then compatibility, no? I want to dive into discussion. And the way I want to dive into this is, I want to highlight ano ba yung mga naging challenges nyo in the past? I'm sure because your businesses are growing. Ayan, tanungin pala natin, Miss AA, your business is how long na pala yung business mo?
3 years.
Three
2 years.
years. Okay, 3 years.
Two,
And then
two,
for
two, two.
2 years, 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 years in the business, yung cash printing shop. And then for Fred naman, I know you have other businesses other than Hale, but generally, what's the timeline? Like, how long na yung average age ng mga businesses?
More than 10 years. Yeah.
More than 10 years. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang perspective dito. Isang 2 years in the business and isang our average of 10 years in the business. So my question is, what are the biggest pain points that you have encountered while going through the process of finding the one? Okay? Ano natin to? Ito na yung moment nyo na sabihin, humugot talaga tayo. Ano ba yung mga challenges na yan? Mga pwedeng may situation or scenarios na mga pinagdaanan kayo, ganyan. So in this case, unahin ko si Fred kasi mukhang mas mahaba na yung pinagdaanan niya. So parang
Correct.
marami
Mas
tayong
malalim yung
mapupulot
deeper,
na,
no?
yes, marami tayong mapupulot na story from
Yes.
Fred. Okay.
I
Tell us
think
some of the pain point stories you've had.
the problem is if you get you're surprised that all of a sudden someone's leaving biglaan. By tomorrow they're gonna resign because of whatever personal reasons or reasons that they make up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And immediately you have to find a replacement or at least somebody that fits
Mm-hmm.
to take the position of the ones that's
Right.
leaving.
Right.
So, yung parang in Tagalog, they say mapipilayan ka right away kasi, this person will leave you. So, I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest one.
Lalo na kung inaasahan mo na yung person na yon.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. That's why during the pandemic, right now, you have to have a first team and a second team. You can't always
Mm.
rely on uh,
First
your
team.
first team. You have to
On
have
your
a
first team.
secondary team in command.
First team and second team. Okay. So, yung mga tao na bigla na mag-resign, bukas wala na sila, ganyan. How often does that happen? And is it, sige, dun muna sa how often does it happen?
I think it happened to me maybe 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3
Yeah.
times. Okay. So, would you say that that happened because the application process was not well done? Or parang it's just a fluke na parang wala, nagkataon lang talaga. Parang pinagdaanan naman nila yung proseso. Sometimes kasi, di ba, parang if you hire them properly with the right process, parang it kind of ensures that this person will stay. Pero pwede ding na kahit ginawa mo na yon, pwedeng they still quit, right? So, in your case, what would you say?
There's a lot of factor. One factor I would give you is baka na-pirate siya by other companies,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Massive.
Or he went abroad or a lot of factors.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And minsan kasi people are not that they don't have the courage to say it. Na, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I might be leaving kasi baka niya hindi matuloy.
Ay,
Yeah.
oo.
So, I just
Correct.
tell them na lang if it's sure na.
Pag
Oo.
nandyan na. Ganyan yung mga Pilipino.
Pag-fail na. Oo.
Biglaan.
Ganyan yung mga Pilipino.
Ah,
Nako,
so, doon tayo
i-relate
sa
ko
mas
sana sa love life, pero wag na natin i-relate. I-relate ko sana sa love life, pero wag na. Mag-focus tayo sa business. Okay, so yung kay Fred, yung stories ng mga bigla na lang nawala. Okay? And then napilayan ka nga. So,
hmm.
mamaya ako magtatanong on the second half kung how you handle that part ha. So, pause tayo sa thought na yon. So, AA, how about you naman? Ano yung mga pain points na pinagdaanan or pinagdadaanan ng business mo?
For now, yun nga, pag naka-hire ka ng isa, magaling siya sa interview, ganyan. And then, suddenly, pag nandiyan na yung work, bigla na lang hindi pala niya kayang gawin. So, all the materials, ulitin mo ulit, o orderin mo ulit. So, wasting money, wasting time, wasting
Tama.
effort, lahat, energy. Tapos, at the end, ako din pala yung gagawa. So, hindi na
Oh
lang ako
my
nag-hire, di ba?
gosh.
Wala ko na lang.
Sana hindi pa nila nag-hire. Okay, maganda yung point na sinabi ni AA dito kasi she was talking about, well, una, na okay sa interview, pa din sa actual, hindi pala nila kaya or hindi nila kaya i-carry yung siguro yung stress or yung demands, right? So, that's one, I guess, wasted time and effort. Pero, on the other part ng wasted that you mentioned is yung materials. You said, no? Materials. So, paano nawi-waste yung materials dito sa the wrong one?
Oh, kasi siyempre 'pag mali na yung product, ulitin mo ulit. Kasi nakakahiya naman kung ide-deliver mo yung wrong materials, 'di ba? For
Okay,
example,
so ibig sabihin nga, oh yes, because nga printing yung sa'yo. So kumbaga, it's not just the time and effort, but even the actual item.
put
Oh,
yeah,
ang
the
sakit
item.
nun.
Siyempre bibilhin mo ulit lahat, 'di ba?
Oh, what's the worst scenario that you've experienced, AA, in terms of data? Kasi na-imagine ko lang, kunwari, isang buong batch, no? Tapos mali pa lang, may isang
Yes,
letter, di ba?
yes,
Nakasulat, Happy birthday, Fred Huy. Tapos ang nakasulat doon, Fred Who.
yeah, parang
Diba?
gano'n.
Or Fred Hi. Walang you. Pwede pa yung Fred Who kasi dadagdagan mo lang ng I. Pero paano ko yung middle yung nawala? Oh my God.
So,
So, okay, so
to
have you
repeat, 'di
experienced
ba?
that? And what's the
Yes.
worst, example ko lang yun ha, wala pong ganun na nangyari,
Oo.
example ko lang yun. So, ano yung pinaka-challenging na napagdaanan mo na wasted talaga yung
Lahat,
materials?
lahat,
Yan.
yes. Yung nagpagawa kasi ng uniforms, yung mga
Mm-hmm.
colleagues ko. And then, syempre, it's a silk screen. So, you
Okay.
need to define ng silk screen. Tapos yung pagka, niya, okay naman at the start. And then, nung pinakawalan ko na siya, kasi nga, I need to go out and find some other jobs. So,
Mm-hmm.
nag-ano siya, biglang nagulat ako, nakatalikod lahat ng mga damit. Sabi ko, bakit nakatalikod? Pagharap ko, lahat siya parang akala mo kinalukay ng manok. Parang parang yung trabaho pambata, bata yung
Ah,
gumawa. So hindi siya
ah.
professional. So
Oh,
siyempre dun
parang
sa
school project ang peg.
yes, yes, gano'n. So
Ah,
siyempre ang daming mga inks na napunta sa iba't ibang lugar. Ang dumi nung t-shirt, ang dumi nung
t-shirt.
so hindi mo na
Okay.
matatanggal yun, eh, 'pag na-paintan
Oo.
na. So kailangan mo
Ah.
i-replace lahat,
Oh my
gano'n.
gosh. Puwede bang tanungin kung ilan ang na-waste na 'yan? Puwede ba natin i-announce 'yan publicly? Hindi naman natin papangalanan, wala namang pangalan. Actually pala
Ah,
challenge, nandiyan pa ba siya sa'yo?
wala na
Wala na
siya.
siya, okay, okay. So,
Wala na.
pero like 5 shirts, 10 shirts?
More than
More
50 plus.
than.
Yeah, 50 plus. So, magkano isang t-shirt saka yung paint, no? Tapos yung pag-burn pa ng sa
Oh,
silk screen material. So,
oh my
talagang ulit
gosh.
ka na. So, parang
Yeah.
wala kang kinita talaga. Abonado ka pa
Yeah, yeah.
sa
Okay. So
Lazada.
I guess it's safe to say, no, that really when you hire the wrong person, it
Yeah.
will
Destroy.
significantly affect your business.
Yes.
Okay.
And they
Okay.
destroy everything. Yeah.
Yeah, destroy everything, 'di ba? Okay. So kasi nga magsa-start from the scratch, ganyan, 'di ba? Okay. Um have you experienced where parang kaka-hire mo pa lang tapos parang gusto mo na silang i-fire? Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fred? Yes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes?
It's normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talaga? So, how do you do it? I mean, at what point do you realize na, wait a minute, yung na-interview ko or yung in-interview ng staff ko mukhang hindi to uubra. Cannot be to. Mga how long before you realize na you have to let go this person? And meron bang
Actually,
point din na kunwari naisip mo parang gusto ko nang i-let go, pero wait lang, bigyan pa natin ng chance.
yeah.
Ganon.
Give it a chance, yeah. Tina-try pa kung saan angle siya puwede pumasok. Not necessarily kasi 'pag hinire mo kasi yung person, there's a lot of
Mm.
categories kasi na
Na
puwede
pwede
siya
pa.
i-design, yes, oo. So,
Mm.
tinitignan mo yung outlook kung saan siya pupuwede. Kung wala
Okay.
talaga, so that's the time to let go.
To let go na talaga. Okay, so
Yeah.
anong timeline 'yan, ano, AA? Like how many months ba bago mo maisip
Yeah,
or
months. Yeah, months.
weeks?
Months.
Months
Months
bago
kasi
mo
kailangan,
ma-realize na
yeah, kasi
kailangan mo ng
kailangan mo siyang iikot lahat do'n sa ginagawa ko, eh.
okay.
Sa sobrang dami nung puwedeng possible na saan siya papasok, yun.
Oo.
Hanggang
So
tinry
parang
out.
giving them at least an opportunity, no, to try something. Eto siya,
Yes,
ganyan. Okay.
yes.
Edi
'Pag
fair
wala,
naman din pala. Fair and square. So pag
yes.
binagdaanan mo na lahat tapos wala ka pa ding nagawang maayos.
Bye-bye.
I'm so sorry. We've given you enough chance, so we'll have to let you go. Ayan. How about you naman, ano, Fred?
I think legally we're given 3 to 5 months, right, before you have them as a regular employee. Yeah,
Yes.
but on average, I think 2 months you should be able to know it,
Yes,
Mm-hmm,
yes.
mm-hmm. In two
and then
months. Mm-hmm,
yeah, evaluate. Probably ano lang the position given doesn't fit. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Mhm,
mm-hmm.
correct.
Yan. Okay, because Fred's business has been longer, I'm just curious, do you have parang ano yung mga items or criterias in place that you have or kumbaga parang signals para malaman mo na parang ay red flag to, red flag to, red flag to. Yeah, parang some cues that you may have already kasi like over the years, syempre medyo mas ano na yung process mo ng hiring. Mas streamlined na siya, 'di ba? So, are there any cues that you see?
Uh, I would say accountability. You have to assess
Okay.
his or her accountability. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, yeah, that would be my first one.
Yes, okay. So kung parang nakikita mo na kung sa simula pa lang, parang hindi accountable yung person, na not taking, I guess, responsibility sa mga tasks nila, parang medyo ano na yon, red flag,
Okay.
or parang,
Yeah.
yes, parang ano to, scary to. Posibleng ano to. Posibleng pagka may nasunog na word 100,000 tapos siya may kasalanan, hindi niya aaminin. Ganon. Ganyan. Okay. All right. So, um, ayan. So, different pain points no in hiring the right one. Okay. Ano naman yung masasabi nyo na pinaka, what's this, way na madidetermine mo, kasi like sabi mo kanina, commitment, tapos naman kay Fred, compatibility. So, paano nyo naman yun na determine no, yung commitment? Kasi kung 2 months, malalaman na ba yung commitment sa 2 months? Parang mabilis lang. 'Di ba? Parang what are the yung compatibility, I think medyo possible, 'di ba? So, how do you guys determine that?
I
Let's
believe
start.
that,
Yes.
yeah, I believe that the candidate with the confidence is a great one. So,
Okay.
but what you really want is the candidate that has the right skills and educational requirements. So, dun pa
Mhm.
lang, malalaman mo na kung magko-commit ba talaga siya. Kasi
Mhm.
kung wala naman siyang background doon, tapos gagawin niya, parang useless lang din.
Aha. Aha. Okay.
Yes.
So, like in your business, AA, kailangan talaga may background talaga sila kahit papaano. Kasi may
Yes.
mga ibang mga negosyo na kahit walang background, possible eh. So, but in yours, in the
No.
printing,
Yes.
kailangan may background sila.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So how
Hirap
about you?
magturo.
Okay. So how about you naman, Fred?
I think for commitment, when you ask questions about their past, their childhood, what's going
Ah,
on, who they are today, who they want to
ah,
be 2 or 5 years from now. In some way, magigage mo na, right?
yeah.
What they want and
Uh-huh.
how you as a business owner, as a colleague, can contribute to that one. If
Mhm.
you're happy, he or she is happy, I think definitely the commitment comes along the way.
Yeah, ang ganda. Parang may hugot si Sir Fred do'n. Ibig sabihin, inaalam niya parang the holistic person.
Mm.
Hindi lang yung kung ano lang yung kaya niya sa work, 'di ba? Eh paano
Mm.
na 'yun kung kunwari sinabi niya na ano na siya, divorced na siya or gano'n? Ano ba para bang ano, commitment issues ba 'yun agad o hindi naman? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
Not
no.
necessarily, yeah. Okay. So, kailangan talaga no yung pag-interview or yung pagkilanlan natin dun
Mm.
sa person to determine kung talagang pasok sila. How about naman for compatibility? I mean, that's really hard to determine until they actually work for you. But what's the best way for you to find out that you guys are actually compatible?
'Pag magaling siya magpatawa siguro during work.
So, kay AA, kailangan marunong magpatawa. So, pagka stress na stress ka na, mainit ang ulo mo, ganun. Pag
Yes.
nagpapatawa yung shop, ano, compatible kayo. Okay. That's a fun fact. Okay, how about you, Fred?
I think for me, simple like your culture, your way of doing things, and
Mm-hmm.
then let him or her give some examples how they did it in the past.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhat, uh, somewhat gives you an idea of how compatible he or she.
Okay.
Mm.
So, meron ba kayong mga ginagawang mga test, ganyan, parang, let's see if we're compatible, ganon. Di ba may mga ganong test?
Ano 'yan,
Training or
horoscope ba 'to? Horoscope?
Horoscope! Isama na rin natin yung horoscope. Hindi, pero meron
Actually,
kasi, like, in one of the business boosters that I attended, no, parang may questionnaire, parang, are you a red, a yellow, a blue, or a green,
mm,
something like that. Tapos parang merong match yun eh, dun sa personality, ganon.
yeah. Actually,
Parang
I
yung
did
red,
that. Actually, I
aha.
did that. Tinatanong ko kung anong Chinese zodiac sign niya, yung mga horoscope niya. Kasi may mga compatible tayo, 'di ba, na sinusundan. So pag
Oo.
hindi ko siya ano, compatible, tinitignan ko sa horoscope. Baka merong
Ah,
similarities or interest, same interest ba kami or what. Yun.
okay. O, di ba? So, pwede rin pala natin i-consider yun. How about you naman, Fred?
ako naman, I don't believe in horoscope or yeah.
Chinese ka, sir.
Ano siya, modern
Ano,
Chinese si Sir Fred.
yeah.
Yes. So how do you yeah, measure or determine or like, for compatibility? Hindi walang test. Any test that you
Set
do,
of
no?
questions. Yeah.
Set of questions lang, yeah. Parang
Yeah.
there para kumbaga sa hindi multiple choice essay. Essay
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
essay yung sagot kay Sir Fred. All right,
Yeah.
so we have a few questions here from our viewers. So I'm gonna read them. So one question here it says, how do you go about being compassionate about an employee because there's a pandemic going on? If the employee, ayan, is not a good fit, do you still remove them from the company? Wow.
Ang bigat,
Spot on. Medyo mabigat yung tanong, pero spot on. I love it. Paano nga ba? Kasi pinag-usapan natin dito, the one, di ba? The right one for your business. So, alam mo na hindi talaga siya the right one. So, how? How?
siguro I'll still give him a chance or her
Okay.
a chance. And then, yung mga madadaling gawain na siguro sa BIR, sa SSS, yung mga ganung factor na lang siguro. Yung
Okay.
mga admin staff, yan, yung mga ano, baka pwede ko
Okay.
siya ipasok doon. Hindi ko pa rin siya tatanggalin. So,
Oo.
pwede ko siya ipasok sa ibang ano, ibang department.
Okay.
Yan.
Okay. Wow. So, compassionate. Okay. How about you, Fred?
Yeah, I usually put them in other companies wherever it fits them more.
Aha.
Pero pag hindi kaya talaga, we don't want to waste their time, right?
Yes.
So we want to
Yes.
be honest to them, like, hey, you know what? Even you're gonna stay for me for another 2 or 3 years, I can't even give you an increase. I can't promote you. So at
Uh-huh.
least
Yeah.
we're being honest and frank. So
Yes.
normally they end up resigning.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's better. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want to waste people's time.
Yeah.
I
That's
think, I
right.
think,
Baka naman kasi yung perfect fit niya is nasa ibang company.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we also give other people a chance. Kasi once you get rid of someone, there's another, candidate coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Correct.
right. Okay, so now let's go to overcoming this pain point of finding the one. Okay, so I think medyo dinidiscuss na natin yan ng a little bit, no? Pero very specific, what I want to find out is so we know that finding the right one is a challenge. And we know that if we don't hire the right one, it can affect our business, diba? So how do you overcome that? How do you make sure that you are hiring the right one? Yes.
Who's first?
Siyempre, you need to test him first and then
Mm-hmm.
evaluate his and her work for a week or a month or two
Mm-hmm.
months or more chances of and then to see if it really fits in, so he can get the job. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Kasi
So,
simple
para
lang.
so like in your business, sabi mo nga simple lang siya, 'di ba? So they
Mm-mm.
come in, so when they enter, like they try to work for 1 week, that's like OJT, parang ganon, parang training,
Yes.
on the job
Yes.
training. So do you
Uh,
do that? Parang may ganon din yung parang testing the water, especially
mm,
yung kay AA, very skills based. So pwedeng testing muna, tapos after
yeah.
1 week, sabihin natin, okay, parang pwede ka, ganyan. Or
Oo.
hire mo muna, and then tsaka mo sila tinetest.
Yes, hina-hire ko muna bago
Hina
tinetest.
Hina-hire mo
Yes.
muna bago sila tinetest. Oh, pero may risk ka dun. Paano
Yes.
kung na-hire mo na tapos pagka-test mo, not okay?
Ayun
Meron
nga.
bang buyer's remorse? Parang real estate lang?
Ano,
Wait lang.
parang giveaway na yun, eh, giveaway. Wala
Okay.
na. Gano'n talaga, kailangan mo sumugal talaga, eh. Hindi kasi
Mm.
puwede na, hayaan mo lang na hindi ka makakuha ng employee kasi walang mangyayari sa negosyo natin kung wala tayong empleyado. Hindi naman din kaya na isa lang. So,
Mhm.
mahirap
Yeah.
din.
Yes. Okay. Speaking of sabi mo isa lang, how many employees does your company have?
4 na kami ngayon, 4.
Four. Okay.
Yes, 4.
So in the four, would you say that the four, they are all the one?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good. Okay.
Kasi
That's
kung
good
hindi,
for
di
you.
kami makakapag-deploy ng project kay sir. Sir.
Okay. Yes. So they are all the one. That's great. Alam mo, marami nga ang ibang mga businesses, they say na once you find the right people for your business, it's gonna make your life easier. So,
Yes, correct.
is that the true for you also, Sir Fred?
Yep,
Does
yep.
your life get easier? Okay, so now my question is, I'll throw it to you now. How do you make sure that you can overcome this pain point of having a hard time finding the right one?
I think you also ask your colleagues' perspective. Let them also do the interview. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, magandang point yan. So when you ask colleague, okay, ito parang ano lang yan, parang sa wedding planning lang yan eh. I tell my
Yeah.
clients also. Parang pag nagpunta ka sa isang venue, kaya medyo naglalag ako. Pag pumunta ka sa isang venue, hindi mo lang titignan yung mga packages, promotions, ganyan. Tatanungin mo din yung guard, yung mga suppliers, yung mga kasi sometimes the story is around it eh. It's not in it, 'di ba? Ganun na sa wedding planning ganyan. So, in your case naman Sir Fred, when you said na ask your colleagues, which colleagues are you referring to in terms of interviewing or finding out more information about the applicant?
Yeah, could be your department managers. Yeah, or even kasi they end up working with, even if they're not applying for accounting role. Pero they
Mm-hmm.
end up also working with accounting for reimbursement, for um, filing of whatever funds they need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can also tap them.
Yeah. And then get a different perspective, no?
Correct.
Tapos kailangan mag-align lahat pare-pareho.
Yes. Kasi
Hopefully
might
positive.
be, if they're being interviewed by the owner or somebody on the higher up, they have the best foot forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Yes. Which is
Agree,
kaya nga
agree.
yung sabi ni AA kanina na sa interview magaling pero sa actual pwedeng
Actually,
hindi
yeah.
pala. Ayan, 'di ba? Okay. So,
Yes.
um what is the risk kapag yung wrong employee na keep mo? What is the risk kapag yung wrong employee na keep mo in your business? Parang pwedeng siguro na overlook mo lang and nagstay pa din yung wrong one, the wrong employee in your business. What are the risks there involved for you? Yes.
Yeah. Money, syempre. Money.
Money! Yes, money. That is so true, money. Lalo na, no? Kasi syempre, temptation is there. 'Di ba? So, lalo na kung hindi ka nakakapag-overseer ng tutok na tutok, then they will wait for that moment na, hindi na
Yes.
masyado nakatutok, pwede nating i-take advantage. Oh my God. No, we don't want that. But in reality, it does happen. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered, no, I was doing a consultancy for this beach
Mhm.
venue that's gonna come out as a venue, and then they told me nga na yung sales nila for the weekend nanakaw.
Oh my God.
Employee. So hindi nila alam kung paano at sino. So that's a clear
Correct.
example of, having the wrong one, and you don't know who the wrong one is. It's inside. Diba? So
Yes.
there's really risk, no?
Sakit. Yes.
Yeah, that's really painful. So how about you, Fred? What would you say are the risks when you keep the wrong one?
I think they bring in negative energy, negative culture in the company. Like for example, we Filipinos, very ano yun eh, how you say that, seniority.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like one of the colleagues has been around for a long time. Kahit na the new ones see it as there's something wrong, but they can't object or say something about it kasi mas senior. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's this pakisama, seniority. We have that in our, yeah, in our
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
Correct.
environment.
Ako kasi galing din ako sa corporate eh. Kaya I
Yeah.
know.
Meron talagang yung culture, no? Creating the culture. Gosh. That is hard. That is hard. So, well, kasi magkaiba kayo ng business environment, no? So, siguro kay Fred lang tong question na to. So, Fred, with that scenario, how do you ensure that the company culture is positive? Ayan. How do you, kumbaga, in a way, para hindi ma-cultivate yung negative na vibes to the people?
Um, Communication between everyone among
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are like what we do. We have suggestion box. Somebody
Okay.
complained, but
Right.
it's nobody know who. At
Right.
least there's this being a bit transparent in a way. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And this senior person will know na or feel na, oh, someone's looking at me, complaining about me. So it's up to him if he's gonna change.
Yeah. So
Either
it
they
will
also
keep
have,
them, and it will keep them on their toes.
yes.
Yes. Nice. Very good. So I guess, no, in our businesses, so to all our viewers, maybe you are an existing business owner, you're growing, lumalaki ka na. So maybe from the business setup of Cash Printing Shop to Hail Chocolate, no, from 3 years to 10 years, now you have to come up with systems that will keep them on their toes and keep the communication open, no, and the I love that, the transparency, kasi there are some inputs or information that the rank and file employees have that the senior naman doesn't have, and vice versa.
Yes.
So that's a golden nugget right there. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So um Now, I wanna answer some of the questions, or rather, I'd like to read some of the other questions that are here. So, eto na siya. Papahirapan kayo ng mga viewers natin.
Coming
Here's
from
a
now.
question. Would you rather hire a smart employee who is hard-headed, or someone who is not that smart but hardworking, and why? Ang ganda ng question. So let me throw that question to contestant number one, Miss AA.
Yeah. Maybe pang beauty contest to ha. Ano? Someone who's not that smart but work hard or hardworking.
But
And but
hardworking.
yeah,
Okay, so
yes.
yeah, so that's your answer. Why?
Why? Kasi kapag hardworking kasi yung isang tao, he wants or she's uh, striving for the for learning eh. So,
Okay.
mas madali siyang maturuan, mas madali siyang i-guide kung anong dapat niyang gawin. Rather than dun sa smart na employee na he knows everything and then hindi nakikinig, palpak na pala yung ginagawa niya, hindi pa rin niya alam. Mas mahirap
Yeah.
yun. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, contestant number one. Okay, how about you, Fred? What's your answer to this question?
Yeah, I'll go for the character, definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
And then the
definitely.
rest will follow. Yeah.
The rest
Being
will
a team
follow.
player will follow. His or her drive will follow. Yeah. So it's more
Yeah.
about the character, not just being.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, I guess, no, sa mga nanonood, kung kayo naman ay nanonood, at hindi po kayo business owner, but kayo ay balak maging empleyado, character. Character is more important.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi natin
That's
kailangan
the
ng
real
know-it-all. Ayan.
You
Okay,
know it
here's
all.
an...
You know it all, but it's gonna last you for a year, 3 months, 6 months, tapos na-pirate na.
Yes. Oh, lipat
Zero.
na agad, diba? Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
another question here. Ayan. Do you do counter offers to valuable employees who are going abroad as an OFW or resigning to seek greener pasture? Okay.
hindi ko pa na-experience yan.
Yes. Okay.
Question please.
Kay Fred lang itong question na to. Yes, contestant number two, please answer.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely to those deserving
To the
employees,
deserving ones. Oo.
of course.
Yeah, I think I would too. I would.
Yeah.
So, because like, 'di ba, yung technical knowledge of that person, 'di ba? Lalo na kung
Mhm.
ilang years na siya sa'yo. Sayang naman yung
Mhm.
alam na niya, 'di ba? So, okay. Ayan, are you ready for more questions? Grabe. Hindi ko alam, may exam pala
So,
dito. May pa-exam pala dito. Okay, more questions. Ayan. For smaller businesses with fewer employees, so eto, Miss AA.
Pasok.
How do you balance letting go of the right people if you don't have enough manpower to run your business? Okay, wait lang. Tama ba ako? How letting go of the right people or the wrong people? I'm not sure
Right.
kung tama
Oh,
ba yung
oh,
question.
the right
How do you
people.
balance letting go of people if you don't have enough manpower to run your business? Ayan, parang yung situation, yeah, the wrong people nga. So, kunwari, naka-hire ka nga, wrong person pala yung na-hire mo. Pero, meron kang big project, kailangan mo nang gawin. 'Di ba? So, paano na ngayon gagawin mo? Kailangan mo ng manpower for that project. Eh, wrong person yung nakuha mo, anong gagawin mo? Yes.
No more sleep
Stress.
nights. Walang
No
tulugan.
sleep. What sleep?
Wala nang tulugan. So you do
Wala talaga.
everything. Yeah, wala na.
Oh, wala
You
nang
proceed.
tulugan. So parang just
You need to
sacrifice it.
proceed.
Pero you still keep the wrong person or papaalisin mo yung wrong person.
I'll go. I'll let him go.
You let him go. O kumbaga
Mhm.
parang you're just gonna carry it, carry the burden, and
Yes, when I
the
can do that.
Ban Aja. Ayan,
Yes,
ganyan po ang
laban.
mga tunay na business owners. 'Di ba, no? Fred, I'm sure Fred went through
Laban.
that.
Okay.
Nagsa-start pa yung business niya, 'di ba? Bootstrap
Mm.
marketing, lahat na. Ako na talaga lahat gagawa, 'di ba? Ganun talaga pag nagsisimula. Laban lang
Mm.
tayo. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, meron pa. Okay, last question na dito. Ang question dito is, how do you reward your employees besides salary increase?
Ang dami. Ang dami.
Alam mo,
May
meron akong
rewards
nabasa.
yan.
I'm not sure kung saan ko to nabasa na parang
May
the
rewards.
top 5 reasons or top 10 reasons why people stay in the company. And
Because,
salary is not the top one. I
yes.
read it somewhere. I forgot where, but I'll research that. But it's not top one. It's I think nasa 3 or 4. But yung top
Yes.
one is all about how they feel inside the company. Yung feeling nila they are fulfilled, that they are important, ganun. Parang nabasa ko siya doon. I don't know who is the author of that, but that was a research done. Ayan. So, kaya maganda tong tanong na to. Paano nyo nare-reward ang employee other than salary increase? Kasi nga, sabi ng research, hindi lang salary increase ang nagpapasaya.
Yes. Lahat nung ano, libre. Libre lahat. Lalo na kung
Libre
wala pa yung
lahat?
sundo. Libre.
Ano?
Yes,
Ano? Like
libre food.
example? Libre
Libre
food?
food. Yes, kapag nag-deliver kami, may libre snacks, 'di ba? Drive-thru dito, drive-thru doon, yan.
Wow!
Then outings, yan.
Oh, may outing. Okay, yan. Free food. Ano ba to? The way to the employee's heart is to the stomach.
Kaya tuloy lumalaki ako ng lumalaki eh. Walang tigil sa kakakain. Oh my
Ayan,
God.
okay. So, yun yung other rewards ni AA. How about you, Fred?
Yeah, we have like 3 year, 5 year, 10 year rewards once you stay for a period of time. So at least they're gonna look for long term. We also have like candidate for getting a free tuition fee for the kids or
Ah,
Wow.
allowance.
nice.
Yeah, we have
Sir,
those kind of
mag-apply
things.
na ako sa inyo. Saan yan?
Nice free tuition fee. Maganda
Mag-apply na ako.
yan. That's
Willing ako to
very,
stay
very
long.
encouraging. O, di ba? Okay. So, ayan. So, yung sinabi mo na 3 year, 5 years, ganyan. Ano yun? Pagka nag 3 years sila, ano yung reward na natatanggap nila? Is it cash? Is it a award, like recognition? What do they get?
There's like vacation something eh. Hindi ko memorize eh. Pero those were written or suggested by the employees. Sila
Wow.
mismo nagsabi. Yeah.
Oh, kung ano yung reward na gusto nilang
Yes.
matanggap. Oh,
Yes.
that's,
Oh,
ay,
mag
ang ganda
Maybe coming from
nun.
them.
mag-apply
Yeah.
na ako, sir, ah.
Ang ganda nun,
Request
no?
ko resume na.
Mhm.
Alam mo, that's really good, no? The way I see that strategy that Fred is saying is empowering the employee themselves. Because
Correct.
now I get to write down, it's like writing my vision goal, di ba? Parang in 5 years,
Yeah.
I wanna have, let's say, an all expense paid trip to Balisin with my family, di ba? So parang it's
Yes.
clear in my mind na yun yung reward na gusto ko matanggap for doing really good, contributing to the company and, partner ko yung company ni Fred to get to that, di ba? Ang ganda.
Mag-book na tayo
Very
kay
powerful.
Tisha. Mag-book na tayo.
Ang ganda. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now, ganda ng mga sagot nyo. You guys are pasado sa Q&A portion. Ang hirap ng mga tanong pero very good ang mga answers. So now my next question is, I know that you guys are part of a business networking organization. So like a group of business owners, right? So I know that you're part of that. So my question is, how beneficial is it to you and your business that you are part of this networking organization? Let's start with Fred.
Well, I've been member with this group for 2 years. My first year was with another chapter. Of course, it expanded my network. Um, then continuously, I got to hear stories how you guys were doing it in your own businesses. So there's learning process. I learned a lot. The network and it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, so the network and the learning process. Ayan. How
Correct.
about you, AA? How
Yes.
beneficial is a networking organization for you? Lalo na 3 years ang iyong, 2 years pala, 2 years ang iyong
Yeah,
business.
2 years. Of course, of the giver's gain. Yun dun talaga eh. Yun talaga yung more on referrals and then, of course, yung mismong sa chapter natin. So, lahat nagkakaroon ng referral sa akin. So, maganda yung response. And then, before kasi without BNI, before, stagnant yung work eh. Kukuha ko ng client, tapos gagawa kami ng project, tapos kukuha kami ng client, tapos kukuha ng project, ganun, ganun lang. So ngayon, hindi tuloy-tuloy siya. So, book ng
Ah,
book lahat ng ng mga trabaho. Hindi, walang pahinga na. So,
yeah.
wala nang time for for leisure. ano na lang, wala
Mm.
nang petiks-petiks eh. Ganun
Wala
na.
ng petiks-petiks.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Oh. Oh, 'di ba? That's really wonderful, no? And I like that you mentioned giver's gain because that's really the essence of, being part of a networking organization that is really helping each other, no? The referrals, right? So,
Yeah.
ayan. So, now I'm sure that our viewers may have more questions to our guest. And maybe you guys want to do business with them, or you can connect with them by sending a message in our Facebook page or in our YouTube channel. And of course, we will connect them to you. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And if you have any topics that you want to discuss, let us know also in the comment section para we can feature that. Okay, so now, sa lahat ng ating mga viewers, do you want to meet or surround yourselves with more positive and supportive business owners like Fred and AA? Yes, if you do, we can invite you to our Wednesday morning meetings. That's via Zoom, so you just have to send us a message and we will invite you. Okay, so Fred and AA, before we go to the last part, meron ba kayong last message to kasi ang mga nanonood ng ating show ay mga business owners, no? And aspiring business owners. What key takeaways you'd like to share to them or like key tips that can help them in their business in relation to finding the one in their business?
Sir Fred, ikaw na una.
Um,
Yeah, words of wisdom, kumbaga.
when it comes to hiring, we just have to put in detail what we really want. Very, very detailed, so at least we can assess it properly.
Yes.
Wag
Yes.
yung we don't know who we want. At least we have to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can find
Yes.
the right candidate.
Very good. Very good clarity, no? And it helps both parties, not
Yeah.
only you as the business owner, but also the employee or the person applying.
Job description, expectations, etc.,
Yes.
etc. A lot.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, AA?
Sa akin, for me, siguro try and try lang to hire to hire new people. And
Mm-hmm.
then, sooner or later, you will achieve it. Kasi sa akin, nangyari yung sa cash printing shop, sa family business, more on family business. So, lahat ng mga employee ko is my family. Daddy ko, kapatid ko, yan. So, lahat
Okay.
na sila. So, yung mga others, so, mahirap pa makakuha since I have three kids. So, mahirap pa mag-hire outside. So, after
Mhm.
pandemic siguro and siguro pag lahat na may vaccine.
Yan. So just keep on trying. Yan.
Yeah.
Try, try, and try. Okay. So, Fred and AA, now we come to the part of this show where I put you guys on the spot with a game. All right. So this is what we
Oh,
call fast talk. You just have to answer it very quickly. There
quick.
are two choices every time. So you just have to give an answer. First thing that pops in your head.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. First question. Okay. Text or call?
Call.
Tol.
Call. Mga tamad mag-text eh. Okay. Free coffee or free Wi-Fi?
Coffee.
Wi-Fi.
Yes, let's go. Coffee pa more, Miss AA. Okay. Instagram or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Android.
Magkaiba sila. Talaga. I would think you would be an iPhone person, Fred. No, Android.
Android.
Okay.
Android. Android. Yeah.
Android. Okay. Next, tablet or computer?
Tablet.
Tablet.
Ah, okay. Podcast or book?
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah. Magkapareho na po sila ng mga sagot. O, di ba? Okay, podcast or book? Okay, eto na. Let's go for our final question. Kailangan mabilis ang sagot, ha? Walang
Mm.
ano. Okay? True love or 100 million?
True love.
Google.
Wait! Merong ano, mahaba yung delay kay Fred. Nag-isip! Nag-isip!
Internet connections.
Alright! So, ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Janae Rabe. Thank you for watching BNI Supreme TV Confessions of a Business Owner, where we like to keep things real so that your business can be supreme. We'll see you next week, and remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Bye.
Bye!